Everybody, welcome back. Episode 83 of the Legends and Dragons podcast here. Legends Lair in Hurst, Texas. We got Philip Bulloch.
Jimmy Clouse.
Man, 2 weeks, man. We missed last week.
Oh, yeah, we did miss last week.
We missed last week.
Well, let's start, first of all, with what's happened in the last 2 weeks. What do we need to cover in the last 2 weeks before we get in the storm that's gonna come through?
2 weeks, man.
Yeah.
What did we miss last week?
Let's see.
I'm just telling you guys right now, get ready for an attack on Iran.
Oh, my.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I will lay. So if you guys followed me on social media, I said probably about a month ago, I'm like, give it 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Only because I was observing all the forward movement of all of our military jets.
Right. And the airspace closures and all that. Yeah.
Man, so today is Wednesday, is when we're recording. Wednesday, the 25th.
Yes.
I would be shocked if we didn't attack Iran before the weekend.
Well, I mean,
the biggest thing that people say, like, oh, China is our biggest enemy. I'm telling you guys right now, China is not our biggest enemy.
No.
China is not our biggest enemy. The thing that is our biggest enemy is going to be when we attack Iran. We have so many sleeper cells here in America.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just telling you guys right now to keep your head on a swivel.
Yep.
The advice I've been giving people, like, hey, keep your head on a swivel. Get your flipping face out of those phones.
Yep.
Ladies, especially.
Stop walking
around. Crowded places. I mean, if you're going, I'm not saying be scared. I'm just saying be observant if you go to a crowded place. Be careful if you're out in the parade, because what our enemy wants to do is they're going to attack we've already seen them use their vehicles to run over people, especially in down there at Louisiana, down there in New Orleans, and then there's going to be other places. They're just so many.
Sadistic.
It is sad. We live in a very broken world, without a doubt. And so, it's not China that bothers me, man.
Yeah. I got a story actually about that. It's crazy. So my wife came a few days ago. It had to be on the weekend because during the day. And she came home and she said she was going to Walmart. And she was walking into Walmart and a guy was walking out, and she just noticed, my wife's always, got her head on the swivel, watching, not on her phone. She noticed this guy, and this guy was staring at her, like, obviously staring at her. Not googly, just staring at her, like, she felt uncomfortable, so she walked in the store. She's walking around, and she, like, a minute later, she turns the aisle, and she sees this guy again. And she's like, in her mind, she's like, wait a second. This dude was leaving while I was walking in.
Yeah.
And now he's in the store. What the hell's going on? So my wife just quietly goes over to the clothes section. She always carries, she got her carry purse in front of her, unzipped, and made sure she had quick access to her gun. And she was like, man, if this guy even tries to grab me, I'm going to end his life. Yeah. I was like, good for you. And anyway, she walked around, she got the register. He was watching her, and she walked out the door, and she kept looking back and looking around, and she never saw him again.
Well, good for her, man. Good for her being vigilant, because there's a lot of people. And then I hear people talk about, we shouldn't discriminate in the fact of, it's not discrimination. What's the word I'm looking for? We do it all the time, man, at security profile. That's the word.
Yeah, profile.
People are like, dude. Listen, people try to make it that profile is racism.
It's not racism.
Let me tell you, especially from a military aspect, and I'm not a Leo, but I'm sure any Leo that we would have here on the show, they would absolutely say the same thing. Profiling keeps you safe.
It does.
Profiling keeps you safe. And what I tell people all the time, like, listen, if I'm walking the streets and say it's late at night, and if I see a group of like 5 people, I don't care if they're white, they're black, they're Mexican, Asian, I don't care. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to cross the street and I'm just going to be safe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Right? You have no idea.
It's just safety, right?
That's right.
So, guys, I'm just telling you now, we are living in a crazy, crazy time right now, and so.
But listen, also, let's get back to profiling real quick. It's not racist think about this. When you have a certain group of people who are chanting "Death to America," F the infidels, kill them all.
Right.
How am I profiling when I'm trying to, okay, you're telling me exactly that you hate me and that I'm the threat to you. Of course I'm going to keep aware and I'm going to profile and keep my head on a swivel. Why wouldn't I? You're literally screaming in the middle of the streets, death to Americans.
Yeah.
I'm American. You're threatening my life.
Well, listen, I am a big believer of no censorship.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't care what side you're on. You can spew the most garbage stuff.
Yep.
But we live in America.
Yep.
That is your right.
Yep.
You get to choose.
That's right.
You get to, you have that freedom. But until you go to another country, and that's the problem I have when people start talking about illegal immigrants, about people crossing the border, all this stuff. I firmly believe that we should allow people into America the right way.
Yes, the right
way. There is a process to go.
And we do.
There is no way that I can go to Italy.
No.
I can go to Germany.
No.
I can go to France without there being a process to come into that country.
And this is the most basic question ever, man. When you think of illegal immigrants and immigration policy is this. And you have to be an utter fool to not see the I guess the truth in this. If let's say somebody jumped over your fence in the middle of the night, they jumped your fence.
Yeah.
And they come to your back door and they open the door and walk in. Are you supposed to clothe them and feed them?
Right.
Are you supposed to house them? Do you reward them for jumping your fence in the middle of the night and coming to your house, dude? Do you reward that behavior? Because that's what we're saying that you can do.
Yeah.
Now, if that person became your friend first and signed up for the stay at Jimmy's night house where they get food and stuff, and that would be different because they did it the right way and you would invite them in your home and you'd have dinner with them. But they don't get that just because they jumped the fence and now they're here.
Right.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't do that. There's not a sane person in America that would allow that to happen. And I guarantee you all these people screaming, get ICE out, F ICE. I guarantee you, if we got some of these people they're going to get, and they're not picking up somebody that's been here illegally for 20 years, that's been a gardener minding his own business.
Right.
They're grabbing pedophiles and child rapists and murderers and people that have done these violent crimes. And I guarantee you, if we took these violent offenders and put them at these people's doorsteps that are screaming F ICE, they wouldn't let them in their house to live.
Have you seen these? I've seen these reels on college campuses and just out in the street where, they'll ask individuals like, "Hey, will you sign this for people coming in?
Yeah.
Or, illegal immigrants?" Are like, "Yeah." Like, "Okay, good, great. Now we need your contact information. Are you able to open your home?"
Yeah, and they all say no.
Yeah, they all. Well, I got to talk to my.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, because you're not gonna do it, man.
No, man.
It's just a show, bro. It's just a
they
freaking
did that
show.
up there in Martha's Vineyard as well. I think.
Yeah, that was a perfect example. We bust all those illegal immigrants up to Martha's Vineyard, and immediately the left called, "Get these people out of here."
There's a process, and I have a heart for individuals leaving their countries, their war-torn countries. I do.
Yes.
But dude, there's a right way, and I firmly believe it. Again,
But those people leaving their war-torn countries are coming over here. They're either coming over here by themselves to better their lives and send money back home. They're not committing crimes and raping people. And these are the people who were coming in here trying to do destruction anyway.
Correct.
These were the bad people that did that stuff back in their own country.
and let us not sit here and pretend that Obama didn't deport individuals,
100%.
or that Clinton didn't deport individuals, Bush, Biden, every single president.
You have to.
And then I'm telling you guys right now, go back. I want you guys to go back, and I want you to listen to Hillary Clinton on the campaign trail, and tell me that she doesn't sound more MAGA than MAGA.
Yep. Funny how they flip-flop.
Like this dude, the media wants us so divided.
Yeah, they do.
Wants us so, man, I can't stand the media. I'm just telling y'all right now. And then for everybody that bows down at the the foot of any political party, just thinking that's the government. I am so sus of the government.
No, yeah, for sure. 100%.
I am so sus. And all of it, man. But,
well, I mean,
but we also know that there are some flipping crazies. There are some, there's some crazy congressmen.
Let's get into it.
Listen, here's the thing. I want to talk about the State of the Union.
Can I say something first?
Go ahead, baby.
And Jimmy likes to he likes to be soft a little around the edges about this, and that's okay. And sometimes I do too. But I'm done. After today.
Go ahead.
I'm done.
What's bothering you?
And so here's the thing. Jimmy will be like, oh, well, it's both parties. Yes. There's corruption on the left and the right. Yes, there are. No doubt there are. But man, after last night, if you still associate with the Democrats or the left, you are mentally ill. You are mentally insane. There's no other way around it. You're un-American. You're trash. Do you hear what I'm telling you? You're trash. How can anybody after last night side with those pieces of garbage, dude, after what they did?
One of the very telling things to me was, and I was shocked, and I think there were a couple of Dems that did stand up with this. I'll have to go back. I have to go back and watch the tape. That when Trump said, stand up.
Oh, yeah.
If you believe the government needs to take care of Americans first.
And not a single one Democrat stood
maybe
up.
One or two. Yeah, maybe one or two. I'll give you two.
Now, come on, man.
Dude,
let's stop beating around the bush.
Why would you not stand up and say Americans first?
Right.
Why would you not?
Because they need the votes. That's the only reason they want the illegals in. They need the votes because they steal elections. It's all out in the open now. This is not 2020 when they're like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. Nobody stole those votes. Of course, we found 180 million votes for Biden at midnight at 3 a.m. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's out in the open, man. There's no denying it now. The Democratic Party is anti-American. It's just horrible. Listen, this party, not only did they not stand up for Americans last night, they showed their true colors.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the party that they call everybody racist. Yet they say that black people can't get IDs to vote. They say that women can't get IDs to vote. Gavin Newsom just literally in a room the other day just literally made an ass out of himself. Yeah. I mean, these people do not care about you. They do not care about you. They don't care about anything. All they care about is fattening their own pockets. And it's so crazy. And go ahead.
I'm going to say that Miriam and I were talking about elections and voter turnout. First of all, guys, go vote.
Yes.
My God, go.
Please go vote.
The percentage of Americans who don't vote is mind-boggling to me. I mean, even with the election that we just had, a special election here in Tarrant County, I think it was less than less than 7%. Man, I would even argue it was less than that, 7%. The problem that I mean, I'm the numbers, I'm a data's guy. If you're going to bring anything to me, like, yes, I can skew data the way I want to talk about, but numbers are numbers. 5 plus 5 equals 10. You mean to tell me?
Unless it's Common Core math, also made up by the Democrats. I'm just saying. Sorry.
No, you're right. I was going to say, but look at the numbers of the presidential elections. And I want you to go back even all the way to, say, Clinton. Go from Clinton and look at the voter turnout for each one. And notice that 1 year was completely outside the mark.
Yeah, bro. Blew it out of the water. But now we know it's out. But now we know. We know that the election fraud happened in Georgia.
Right.
We know that the fraud happened in other states. And it's going to continue to come out that you're right, dude.
The problem that I have with Congress, the problem that I have with the Senate, is you have these polls showing that Democrats and Republicans, the very high percentage of 80 to 90%, are in favor of voter ID.
Yeah.
Of ID. Yeah. Voter ID. I mean, you have this. So you explained it to me how a senator that represents a Democratic-leaning area they're not going to support what they want.
Because
Like it gets
no voter ID means illegals can vote. They need the votes, Jimmy.
I know what it means.
Their
man.
party's trash. They can't hide anymore. The curtain's pulled back. The Wizard of Oz has been revealed. Dude.
I saw one.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw a comment by AOC, and AOC said something and I had to go back and check because I don't believe, excuse me, I don't believe just a meme or just a headline, because sometimes headlines could be misleading. For instance, it was saying that Ottinger, Ottinger,
Yes,
that he didn't go to the White House for it, and so it was just a headline. Well, if you read the article, you read the information, the facts was the Dallas Stars has a game to that. So that's the reason why.
Exactly.
But the way that the headline
they twist it to say he's protesting Trump.
Right. And people don't read it. And man, again, the media is skewed. The media is garbage.
Yep.
Our government is sus.
Yep.
Look at the numbers.
Yep.
Just people so blindly trust what they read and what they hear without doing any sort of research.
Now,
that will bother me.
Now, our government is trash, but I will have to say, man, I'm 1,000% believer now that President Trump is one of the hardest working presidents for the American people that we have ever had, especially in my lifetime. I don't know about it. I mean, I've only been around for 46 years on Friday. But other than that, in my entire lifetime. And so really quickly, I'd like to just highlight a lot of positives that came last night that are great for our country. So Trump stopped large corporations from buying up homes. I don't know if you guys know this. There was a problem where if you went to go buy a home, you'd put a bid in for a home, and within 2 days, the home was already bought because Chinese and these other corporations are coming in and buying up homes left and right for cash, and then turn around and flipping them and like raising the money. I mean, it's hurting the middle class people for buying homes. He stopped that. He stopped that. That's no more, which I think is amazing. Also, he made prescriptions the lowest cost in the world. Trump RX, Trump prescriptions. And he did not name that, by the way. Everybody's like, oh, he named it egotistical. He didn't name that. But now we got Trump prescriptions. So now he's lowering the prescriptions he's trying to make them the lowest in the world. All the 401ks are up. This is in 1 year of his service, of his term. All the 401ks are up. Stocks have set records in the last year, set record highs in the last year. He praised the USA hockey team. I thought that was amazing. He invited them into the State of the Union, bro. And they came in. And there was some people that didn't stand up for them. Do I have to say what side they were on? Do I have to, Jimmy? You don't have to okay. Trump made it to where you can write off the interest of a brand new car as long as it was bought in the United States. So as long as the car is American made and you buy it, you can write the interest off. He is literally giving us tax breaks to help us out, man. Just amazing. He's eliminating property taxes for anyone 65 years or older, which I think is absolutely nobody should lose their home for back taxes if it's paid for, especially the elderly.
And we've already talked about
taxes. Exactly.
We've talked about that.
Man, he has done some really, really amazing things. I think we need to give credit where credit's due. I love this country. I'm very proud to be an American. I'm very proud that President Trump is our president. You can burn me at the stake. You can say, and it's funny because somebody, Philip's racist. How am I a racist? Like here, this doesn't. To me, a racist is somebody that doesn't like anybody outside their race. Am I wrong about that? Isn't that a racist, right? So they wouldn't like anybody out. They discriminate and hate anything outside their race. My two best friends in the entire world, Pete Vermillion and Byron Slane, Hispanic and Black. Byron, rest in peace, my brother. I miss you. My wife is Hispanic. What kind of crap sense does that make to call me racist?
Well, the problem with it is it's such low hanging fruit.
It is.
Like individuals don't want to talk, like your love for Trump, your love for American stuff. People are going to, and I promise you, man, people are going to say some stuff, but it's also your opinion. It's also your side that you cheer for or whatever, man. I have never seen you hate on someone for their different political views. I have never seen you hate someone because of a different color. I have never seen any of that. But individual, it's the same argument that I tell my wife in this. I can't expect someone who doesn't believe in God to act like they believe in God.
Very true. Let's speak on that. How many times last night did Trump say we're bringing God back to America?
Yeah.
God bless America.
Yeah.
We're a very religious country,
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing to hear that kind of thing,
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree 100% with that because I believe that us as a country and us as the United States, that it's been a shift since probably the 60s and 70s where I grew up with prayer in school.
Yeah, me too.
I grew up with saying the Pledge of Allegiance every single day.
One nation.
Under God. And we sang it and we said it. And then they took prayer out of school.
Yeah.
The issue is, and I'm a Jesus freak, and I'll say it through and through. I know my life before I had Jesus in my life.
Yep.
I was going to hell in a handbasket. We talked about this on the podcast before, and I know my life with Jesus in my life. I'm just telling you guys right now, our country needs to turn back, and we need to focus.
Absolutely.
And listen, if you don't believe as I do, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hate on you for it. I'm going to continue to show you love. I'm going to continue to love my neighbors. I love myself because that's what God has commanded me to do. And now there's some times where I go outside the line sometimes.
Sure. We all do. We're all sinners.
And I get
Everybody's
pulled back.
sinners.
I get pulled back and go, you know what, God, forgive me.
Yep.
I'll make you stronger. But anyways, yes, man, I just think that I listen, there are some things like the abortion conversation. Like people will try to come at me for my stance and views on abortion. And I'll usually pull this Ronald Reagan quote out. I think it was Reagan. You guys fact check me on that. When people ask me about, what's your stance on abortion? I'll be like, you kind of have to be alive to have an opinion.
That's very true. That's very true.
You have to be alive to have an opinion on it, right?
True.
Like,
That's very true.
I mean, the individual, whatever her name, I think her name was Sanger. That the Planned Parenthood.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, she was a racist.
Yep.
She was a racist through and through.
Yep.
But people don't want to see that. People don't want to.
Democrats are racist, bro. Who says if you don't vote for me, you're not black? Like, come on, man. Like that doesn't even make sense, dude.
But man, that hatred.
It's so dumb.
And and again, if you go on your social media, you'll notice the people who love the conversation or love the state union, they love it. People who hate it are going to continue to hate it.
But here's the thing, and this is why I'm speaking out today, because the people that hate the State of the Union hate our country, dude. You cannot say you love America and watch what President Trump said yesterday and hate that. But, I mean, he gave out 2 Congressional Medals of Honor, which was amazing, okay?
Medal of Honors, Purple Hearts,
He honored, I can't think it was Irvina's parents, the girl that got stabbed on the bus.
Yep.
He gave a Purple Heart out for that guy that got shot in front of the White House defending our nation. Yep. I mean, really honored them.
Yeah.
And man, dude, to see the Democrats not even stand up, not even for American citizens, but for people that defended this country and got shot, that dude almost died.
You know where they did stand up for, though? Do you know the one that they did stand up? All of them?
For where they can't do the insider trading.
Insider trading.
And which is crazy because that's how half of them got rich.
Right. Oh, yeah. They'll cheer about it now because guess what?
Ridiculous.
Guess what? It's not going to impact them and their millions.
It's so dumb, dude.
We have our priorities wrong. I think that we need to get back in line with them.
We do.
But anyway, so.
Oh, well, we're not done. We can't butt anything. We're not butting anything. So, so that was all the positive stuff last night when I was home. Let me tell you about the negative stuff, just to sum up that what the Democrats refused to stand for last night. A 99-year-old World War II veteran. They refused to stand for him.
Yeah, I didn't.
Trash. Absolute trash. You refuse to stand up for a service member who saved a girl from deadly floods. Trash. Absolute trash. You refuse to stand up for a 5-year-old girl who got rammed by a criminal illegal alien truck driver. Trash. Absolute trash. I'm not done yet. You didn't stand up for
Aina, the girl that was stabbed to death on a train, and her grieving family. A couple of you stood up for the Team USA gold medal champions. A couple. None of you stood up for law enforcement and border patrol agents. 0 stood up for American heroes. 0 stood up for Americans over illegals. And those are facts. You can check me all you want to. I do not care. Jimmy, at this point, if you are associated with the Democratic Party or the left, you are mentally insane. You need to go get checked out, please. Please go get help. I don't know any other way to put it. You're dumb. What else do you want me to say? You're absolutely, if you cannot stand up for a little girl that died or Aina that got stabbed on the bus, you can't stand up for a war veteran who protected you. You're pissing on Jimmy doing that. You fought for this country. Yeah. You protected this country. I respect you, brother. Thank you. Yeah. But you people that don't stand up for this, you don't respect Jimmy. Yeah. You don't respect anybody that serves for this country. You're out there waving your flags and stuff, and this one irritates the crap out of me. Oh, man, ran on. You're out there holding your Mexican flags. Viva la Mexico. How come you're not in Mexico helping out your country right now? Huh? How come you're not down there fighting the cartel now? Oh, you're scared, aren't you? You like it that you can run around here, run your mouth for free, don't you? Because America's the greatest nation on earth. Because we're the land of the free and the home of the brave. You like that you get to run around the street with your little mouth, running your mouth, waving your flag. But you won't go to your own home and help them out, will you? Pansy, coward.
Well, there you go. You guys got anything? You got any other questions? But yeah. Yeah, the thing, and here's the
I'm
thing.
sorry, dude. I'm tired of people
Here's
just
the thing,
hating this country. If you don't like this country, get out. Yeah. Leave.
Well, here's something funny about that too, man. Talk about leaving. You have the Hollywood elitists, if you will.
Yeah.
The Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
They're coming back.
They want to come back, yeah, because they know they had it good over here.
And the thing about the cartels, man, I'm telling you right now.
Oof.
So here
We
I'm not.
we took a major chess player out last week, big dog.
Bro. We in the air traffic rule, we had to stop. I had to stop departures.
Oh yeah,
Go to Porta. I keep screwing up.
Puerto Vallarta.
Dude, we had
And Cozumel.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
man.
bro. Royal Caribbean and Carnival shut down their ports, dude. They will not dock now in those areas because it's being overran.
Well, and so now let's play the geopolitical game with that.
All right.
So now you have the Mexican president. I forget her name.
Yeah.
So President Trump said, "Hey, we can help you. We can help you get rid of these cartels."
Yep.
I'm telling you all right now, Delta Force. You send Delta Force down there, or you send a SEAL team. SEAL Team 6. Those cartel members are done.
It's over, bro. It's over.
You don't even need to send the entire military. You just send special forces out there.
That's it.
Then the cartel.
That's right.
But so Trump is offered that, right? Of course, she doesn't want to go down that road yet, right? I think it has something to do. She probably gets.
Yeah, she's bought.
She's getting some money from the cartel.
You know, it's funny. I've got a cousin of mine. He's obviously he's retired. He's much older than me. He was a SEAL. Okay, and in 1994 he was stationed in Houston, and he came and stayed with my family for Christmas. And I just asked him all these questions. It was crazy because that was right after G.I. Jane came out.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, "Hey, what do you think, G.I. Jane?" He's like, "That movie's so stupid." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Oh man." He goes, "Bro." He goes, "That's a walk in the park compared to Hell Week, what I had to do." I was like, "What?" Yeah, man. Insane, dude.
And listen, I have some blood sore SEALs.
Yeah.
And, you talk about...
You send a SEAL team down there, they will get the job done in a heartbeat, bro.
And listen, man, one of the regrets that I have, and listen, I can't do it all. I wish I could do it all. I wish I can, but I love air traffic so much.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have tried my hand at SEALs or special forces dude, because I know my mindset. Like I would have died. I would have died right there in training. I wouldn't have cared. I love air traffic.
Yeah, dude.
Like
I'm glad you're here, brother.
Well, I talked to OSI.
Yeah.
You know what OSI is? So OSI is Air Force's it's Office of Special Investigation.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the FBI.
Right.
Military. So my chief, we were kind of talking. He was like, "Go talk to OSI. If you want to go to OSI, go OSI." I was like, "Okay." So I went there and I was talking. The reason why I wanted to go outside, and I know this is very petty, but I didn't have to wear a uniform.
Oh, okay.
I could be civilian.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, heck yeah, bro.
Let's go.
I don't have to wear these BDUs all the time or these dress blues. I could just be. But then they said, when you can't be in air traffic control. And I was like, I know. And so, I know, man. So I said, hey, give me a couple of days. Let me think about it.
Right.
I thought about it. I mean, I was like, listen, I just.
And then what's what it is.
No, man, I love air traffic.
And we do it 1,000 times over again.
I would 100% do it over again. But the thing is, man, with the cartels, and then, of course, the Mexican military had to grab the Mexican president and put her out on a boat because they couldn't secure her or couldn't guarantee her safety of the plane. The problem is when you allow something to continue on like that with the cartels, it's no different than what's happening now with ISIS. It has absolutely no with Al Qaeda, with ISIS, with the Ayatollah, with all this. Listen, you as an American now. Well, I'm going to throw politics to the side here. We already talked about the Dems and the Republicans here, but I'm telling you right now, you're an American, you are hated. They will absolutely kill you, and they don't care what party you're with.
That's right.
They do not care. So you better start standing up and appreciating love for this military.
That's right.
Because when we will attack Iran. There's no doubt about it in my mind. But when we attack Iran, like again, my thing is let's see what happens here on the home front, man. Because
who knows? Fingers crossed he stops the war, man. Fingers crossed he stops the war.
No, he won't. And I will tell you why. Iran is extremely, extremely, extremely good at delay. You keep going to the table with Iran. And they keep coming up with some sort of piss poor agreement, and then the timelines keep getting pushed back. Dude, we're over. We're 0-4, I think, in agreement with Iran. And they're going to have to, and look, with all the air traffic movement, man, I've watched the Ayatollah send their families to Russia. I've seen as many, I know that we have at least one aircraft carrier out there
Going down, dude.
But I think that we have three. I think that we have
Going down.
And the reason why, and then you have these Arab countries, of course, Saudi doesn't want to get into it, even though we have bases there. That's why we have these aircraft carriers, because we're going to land our jets and we're going to take off. I hope, and the people are like, and I know people are going to say, well, Jimmy, that's crazy. We shouldn't go attack Iran. That is absolute nonsense, and I'll tell you why. Iran is killing people today. They have killed estimated over 30,000 of their own people in protest of the regime right here. Don't tell me that we shouldn't be in.
That's right.
Should we be everyone's big brother? And now I'm here just all the time. Oh, we shouldn't be the world's place. You're right, man. We shouldn't be the world's place. But if not us, then who? If not us,
But we can't allow stuff like that to continue either.
Because, and then the geopolitical game, and you heard Trump yesterday talk about our new friend he called Venezuela. Let me tell you, again, that's geopolitical. Because now we have the oil, which China was getting the oil, and now we're putting a grip on them. And then if we get Iran, that is why you have Chinese and Russian boats right there in the Strait. The Strait's only 21 miles wide. 21 miles wide. And you get a fast moving. Oh, man, I'm just telling you, there's a boiling point that's happening over there. And listen, I believe in biblical prophecy. I know what's coming down next is going to be World War III. And people will say, World War III now because of Putin. Maybe. Maybe. I mean,
Putin doesn't want war, though.
Oh, Putin. He doesn't want war. Look what he's doing over there.
Not with us.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't want war with us.
He doesn't want this smoke.
No, he doesn't want. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't want war with us. He said that even before.
So I'm interested to see what will happen. I believe that it will be a very surgical attack on Iran. I don't think we're just going to go. I think we're going to attack military. Of course, they're military. I think we're going to attack that the Ayatollah and where he is. I just think that it's. I'm calling it now. I called it last month. I said 2 weeks. I think it's going to be. Man, I don't know. And then there's this website, by the way. Not this website. There's this. If you guys are on X, there's this. It's about the fast food joints runner. Have you heard this? So since
about them cooking humans, dude.
No. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a minute. No, the pizza, all the pizza joints like the Papa John's, the Pizza Huts, whatever. So no. I'm not coming after pizza, but you can track the orders. Like here you go, boom, like around 6 p.m.
Oh yeah.
So of course our enemies watch it too.
Russia,
China, because dude, if you're in the Pentagon, and you can't get out and eat, then all of a sudden, all the fast food joints, like there's something going on.
Yeah.
Go track. I think it's like I forget what the name of the you can track it. I've already told some friends. I'm like, listen, man. Listen, when you're stuck at work, what do? You're going to order some food.
Yep.
You're stuck in the Pentagon. What are they going to do? They're going to order some food.
Yep.
And even Pete Hegseth, they even joked about it with the reporter from Fox, I think. And he said he might just order a bunch of it to throw people off. I wouldn't be shocked at that. But you can track it, especially when we got Maduro.
Yeah.
Go and you could see the pizza joint at the end because it was overnight. It was overnight rate.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, man, there's plenty of stuff that if you just do your homework and do a little research and just kind of think about it, dude, you guys, all this information is public now.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not telling you something.
Yeah, you can't go look up and see.
Right. You can track all of our troops. I mean, there are websites, there are flight trackers that you can track flights. Now, of course, the militaries, they're gonna find a way that you're not going to track them. You'll find their transponders or something like you can't track them
For sure.
But you can track all the C-17 movement.
Yeah.
American or base. Just go. Google C-17.
Do a little research, guys.
Do a little research and be like, oh man, maybe Jimmy knows what he's talking about. I think I do know what I'm talking about. But man, speaking of some of the satanic nonsense, baby,
Bro.
dude, this whole I know that we've been talking about the Epstein things for the last few weeks.
Real quick, can I just say something before you? So all this crap that's coming out about eating babies and dead bodies and stuff, man, Alex Jones was right, bro. 15 years ago, this dude was talking about that and we called him crazy.
Well, so see, here's the thing, dude. And again, dude, cannibalism has been, I mean, that's something that's even talked about.
Yeah.
Stories from biblical.
Yeah, it's biblical times for sure.
I mean, and you guys think that there are some crazies today out there, that
sure, dude.
some tribes out there, whatever else, would just, no, man, it's evilness. Man.
Yep.
And you see, the problem is that guys like us and guys like you and gals like you that are watching this, you guys aren't psychotic. At least I don't think you are. Maybe you are, but you're not psychotic enough to go, hey,
I know one viewer that watches this is pretty psychotic.
okay, all right then. All right, well, you know what? I bet you're not eating babies. Or, I might not put it past.
I don't know, man. I don't know, dude.
Good Lord.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, thanks for the view. I guess. I mean, good God.
People amaze me, man. Yeah,
But dude, there is some satanic stuff.
Yeah,
that
dude.
goes on.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't believe it,
Did you see the video of that little girl explaining about how her dad had her hold the knife as she sawed the baby's head off? Did you see that?
Oh, I did not.
Oh my. I will have to get a link so I can share it with our viewers. She's like British. This is in the UK. And she's like, yeah. And she's like, and I was in the room when I had to cut the baby's head off. And Lay's like, wait, you cut the baby's head off? She goes, yeah, Daddy helped me. He put my hand on the knife and we just went back and forth like this. It was very easy. And then blood got everywhere. I mean, like, this is a 6-year-old girl saying this like it's nothing, dude. Like it's nothing.
Man.
You know I love Jim Henson.
Yes.
You know I love the Muppets.
Yes.
If I wasn't a jiu-jitsu instructor, I would be a Muppeteer. Like that's my dream job, y'all. To be a Muppeteer, man. Like nobody sees me, but my Muppet is in the action, right?
Go.
And man, do you remember The Dark Crystal? The movie The Dark Crystal?
Oh, I don't.
Dude, such a great movie. You need to watch it. So even back then, the Skeksis, which were the evil, the dark, they were taking the people and they were draining their essence, you know, like scaring them and draining their essence. And that stuff still gets really going on.
Yeah.
It's really going on. They call it what? Encronym or something like that. Encronodome or something like that. And these elites, they scare the children and get the fear and like, I guess whatever, they collect the sweat or collect blood after their fear is up. You know, like the body reacts and its chemicals and they drink that stuff. It's just, man, dude, come on, man.
I just,
Dark world we live in, brother.
I know. Well, I mean, ever since sin entered this world, buddy.
That's right.
But then, with the Epstein stuff, I'm glad at least our European leaders are
Doing something about it.
arresting some folks. I just want to see more of our politicians get arrested for it.
But man, there are so many Epstein files and people aren't digging into it, man.
Oh man, I see some of the views.
Jay-Z.
Well, the views.
Jay-Z is supposed to be one of the biggest conspirators in there, man. Like he trafficked and killed so many kids. I mean,
The whole time. Shame on you. Shame on all of y'all. Every single one of you that dogged on Michael Jackson, shame on y'all, all of y'all. Y'all ruined that man's life. And all he was trying to do was protect them kids, man. That's why he had Neverland Ranch, was to protect them babies. And man, it even came out in the Epstein files. And man, we literally ruined that dude's life.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah. We all said the Michael Jackson jokes.
Yeah.
We all called him a pedophile.
Yeah.
And none of it was true. Yeah. None of it was true. Even the documentary that came out, the kid that said that he got raped, even he's like, no, my mom made me say that. He even came out and said that he lied about it, dude.
For the money that.
Yeah. And now you have Aaron Carter. We ruined his life. Corey Feldman. Yeah. All these people were telling you the truth. Yeah. These Disney kids that you called crazy, they were telling us the truth. And we mocked them, dude, and we ruined their life, man. Michael Jackson was saving kids, and we literally ruined the king of pop. Michael, rest in peace. Shame on you guys.
Man,
that shit hurts my heart.
Well, man,
sorry about the language.
It's so wild to think about just. But when my mind, if I allow my mind to go there, man, I just get so upset.
I do too.
So angry.
Innocent children.
I mean, that's why you have God. What's Thor's name? Chris Hemsworth, is that his name? Who played Thor?
Yeah.
I mean, he was talking about he had to get out of Hollywood.
Yeah,
he had to move out of Hollywood. These Hollywood people get out of there because they understand the darkness.
Yeah, and they know it's crazy.
I mean, even Mel Gibson, we called Mel Gibson crazy. Yeah, right? And he was pointing to
we called Dave Chappelle crazy. We called Martin Lawrence crazy.
Yep.
Those people spoke out against the system, dude.
And listen, whenever you sell your soul to the devil like that, man, you got to pay. You got to pay it up. You got to pay it up sometime. Man, don't play those games.
Yeah, you sold your soul. You're out.
Don't play those games.
You don't get it back, dude.
No, man. And speaking of that, man, we were talking about, I was talking with the bud here about accountability partners, man. I'll tell you what, man, if you guys don't have accountability groups, if you guys don't have some boys or some girls in your life, if you're a female that surround you and sharpen you, that you can vent to, and you can go out, you guys need to find that, because I'll tell you right now, man, the enemy, and listen, and I could talk about what Satan does, but I'll tell you, the enemy, any enemy, wants you alone. Every single 100%. That is a technique of an enemy trying to kill their opposition. I'm just saying it. You guys need to surround yourself with some solid people, man.
Get Jesus in your life.
And the thing too, man, and be careful of who you have in your life. And I try to tell my kids this all the time, and who you share your business to, because there are so many people who would love to grab your business and just dangle it over your head or go gossip with some other people. They don't care about you.
Nope.
They just care about the story, the juiciness. Oh, did you hear what Jimmy said? Jimmy said that, he likes whatever.
They want the drama.
They do. They love the drama. You got to stop, man, surrounding yourself with individuals. Get yourself off of the internet. Stop with the mindless scrolling. Go do something. Go exercise. Go read a book. Go hang out with your buds. Get off the Roblox, which is a flipping pedophile haven. And if you have kids on Roblox, you better put some.
Get out of it.
You better get out.
I read the Epstein files.
I mean, you have to read it.
Man, there's so many. Did you know that this is what's claimed in the Epstein files? Remember, this is all public information.
Joe Biden
died in 2019. And then
what do you think about that?
And that his inauguration was his send-off. And then that dude that was in the office was a guy wearing a mask. Now, how many videos have we seen where it turns and it like a wrinkle stays back, I mean, very compelling evidence that would support that.
Yeah.
Who knows, bro? Listen, our government's been cloning animals for hundreds of years.
Hey,
You don't think they can do a human?
would you clone an animal?
No,
Would you clone your dog?
absolutely not. You want to know why?
Why?
It goes against God. That's not God's plan.
Yeah.
God didn't design us to create a clone. That's not each dog and each human is made in the eye of God. And who are us to interfere with that, bro? So no, I would not. Even if it meant having my favorite dog back. No, dude, I couldn't because it wouldn't be the same. There's no way it could be.
Well, what Philip meant was a dog isn't created in God's image. We are.
Yeah.
And a dog was created.
No, all living things are created in God's image. Every insect, every bug, every dog, every cat, every living thing on this planet was created in his image. And who are us to mess with that?
I would say purpose. Man and woman was created in God's image.
Everything, bro.
Yeah, man. You understand that?
The fruit trees, the water, it's all, bro.
I want to throw some scripture out here.
Sorry. Well, here's the thing. It can't, because listen, it just can't be just there, dude. It's all by design.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of man and woman being created in the image of God, let me tell you something. So I've been talking to some buds in the air traffic world. We have a mandatory retirement age of 56.
Right.
You're eligible 25 years, any age, or 20 years, age 50. For me, it's going to be age 50. People are like, oh, you're going to be retired. You're going to do nothing. No, I'm going to do something because God created Adam. He put Adam in the Garden of Eden. He made Adam get to work. He told Adam to get to work. Get to work, take care of my garden, naming the animals, do it all. We were created to work.
Yeah.
So we're going to do something. So don't just think about, retirement. How many people do you know, Philip, that have retired, but they have done something, they had to do something else?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot.
Because that's what we
have to.
That's what we're created to do. We don't have a purpose. Man, you're just going to sit on the couch and you're just
Think about this.
dog, whatever.
The retirement age in the United States is 65.
Yeah.
Average lifespan is what? 68.
Yeah, I thought it was early 70s.
Want to know why that is? Yeah, because most people, when they retire, they go home and sit on their ass.
Yeah.
And in those 3 years, they decay and they die.
Yeah.
Like, if they just get out and move, they pick up a new hobby and
Go move.
sport. Yeah.
Go move, man. And that's the thing. Listen, I love jujitsu. Yeah, I'm injured all the time. That's okay. I'm going to be injured somewhere else if I don't. Believe me. Get your butt
That's right.
moving and eat better.
Yeah.
If you don't think that again, who do you think started to add sugar in all of our foods? Who?
The government.
Yeah, the government. Well, you got. Think about what did the cigarette companies do after we had the law about cigarettes and all about nicotine and everything. What did they do? They went into the sugar arena.
Yeah,
they went into the
They
food,
did.
man. They
did.
started to throw sugar.
And here's where sugar got its bad rap from, because sugar on its own is not bad. It's processed sugar and extra sugar. You could eat unlimited fruit and you're going to be okay, dude. Mm-hmm. You're going to be okay. In fact, fruit is amazing for humans, dude. I always like to say this when I'm talking about nutrition with people. God's not an idiot, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're one of the only species that can see color. Do you know why that is?
What?
So we can see the fruits and the vegetables that are ripe off the tree that are ready for picking.
I believe it.
Dogs don't need that.
Yeah.
Lions don't need that. You know?
Yeah.
Think about that.
I'm sorry. See,
You know?
my brain went to to a place where I'm thinking about a lion.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Lions, they're colorblind, just like dogs. They see in gray and, Huh?
I'm sure there's been some testing where I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm just, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
I'm with you. Maybe they are.
It makes sense. It makes sense that lions are true carnivores. When you open their mouth, they have fangs and sharp teeth and claws to rip open meat. It makes sense. And then it's all by design, bro. God's not an idiot.
No.
It's all by design, dude.
Yeah. True that. It's all by design. I'm telling you, man. There's just, oh my God.
Isn't it amazing?
Anyway. So anyway, let's talk some jujitsu stuff, man. Because so yesterday, I got there. Yesterday I got there. I'll just listen, and we Philip I think talked about this. I don't remember if Carly was here. maybe we were talking about it. But so I haven't been to a 6 p.m. in probably about a month or so, just because of my schedule. I've been in 6 a.m. more, and I've been hitting lunchtime. So yesterday was the first time in about a month that I hit the 6 p.m. class. And I'm telling you right now, man, that kids class is growing, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like every square inch. It was well done, dude. But as I'm sitting there, there's this parent. I had this parent, and I won't say he or she. I just said they were sitting next to me, and I was gearing up as I always do with my body armor, my knee pad, my elbows, everything else. And this parent yelled for their kid to get off the mat.
Yep.
Because their kid was crying.
Yep.
And listen, I get it that you don't want your kid crying. However, I have an issue with calling your kid off the mat, because I personally do, because I am not the teacher. When I have my kid on the mat, and Talon has been on the mat for 10 years. He just turned 15. He's been on the mat since he was 5. If the instructor is getting into Talon, if Talon is upset and crying, oh well,
Yeah.
I'm on that's the reason why you're here. You have an authority figure, and I'm not the authority figure. You have an authority figure. I'm Professor Phil. That's on the mat. So my issue is, if you're not on the mat, bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea. Like, with some authority, I can get on Talon's case about basketball.
Yes.
Because I played ball, but I didn't play organized ball like Talon did. I played on the hoop it up 3-on-3s. I don't even know if they
but you played, though.
But I played.
And
So
you coached, dude,
right.
so.
And so I have, but again, I don't yell at Talon.
Yeah.
If I yell at Talon, it's encouraging, like, hey, hands out, hands up. Come on, stand up. Not all this stuff. I don't yell at him if he misses a shot. I don't yell at him to drive. I don't yell, I'm there to encourage my kid.
Yeah.
Parents, for the love of God.
Yeah.
You don't get a D on and get onto the mat.
Yep.
Shut the hell up.
Yep.
Shut up. And you have teachers, you have coaches, you have Professor Phillip here on the mat teaching your children.
Yep.
And you have 2 coaches.
Yep. And I still have parents. Do this. Push them off. Just stand up. I'm like, you have no idea what you're talking about, man.
No clue.
None. Until you put a gi on and get out here and understand what jiu-jitsu is, don't coach.
And then listen, I have buds who have seen video of Sophia, grabbing my arm and stuff. They're like, oh, you let her. Okay, she's working, and
Right.
But I'm telling you right now, if someone gets you into a position,
Oh yeah, dude, you're
if
done.
they grab your arm, I don't care the size of the man or woman that has your arm, dude, you're done for. You're toast. Now, I have like maybe 100 pounds on Sophia.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to just give her,
Right.
but I'm going to let her work. But I'm telling you right now, you think jiu-jitsu is like, oh, a joke? I'm saying, come on. Come put a gi on.
Yeah.
I have a 1-week free trial class
right.
over at Endo.
That's right.
And then watch your cardio absolutely suck. Watch you suck for a win, and then I might give you a little grace that you can say something to your
Everybody thinks they're in shape until they try jujitsu.
You know the people that I haven't seen yell at their kids on the sideline.
The ones that train.
The ones that train.
Yep.
The ones that train.
Yep.
I have never.
Because they know.
Yeah, dude. So I'm like, oh man, but I'll leave it.
Yep.
Woo, baby. What else has been going on? So birthday on Friday.
Yeah, Friday. The big 4-6.
Man, could you believe it?
Yeah, it just sucks, dude. Like,
What sucks?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't like, I'm in the best shape of my life, obviously, but I don't want to get older, bro. I want to stay where I'm at. Like, I know that I only got a limited number of years of where I'm at. I know I maybe have 15 years left, 20 years left, maybe at the most, if I really take care of my body, of just beating people up and throwing people in triangles however I want. That's going to come to an end, Jimmy. And that's going to be the hardest part, is to accept that I don't have the power anymore. I don't have the flexibility. I don't have the movement. I don't have the speed, because it'll all start slowing down, dude.
Bro, let me tell you something. You hit me with the tightest triangle that I've ever experienced in my life. You hit me with some tight triangles. You have. I'm not going to say. But yesterday was it took the top spot. the top. I mean, I don't know what. I mean, it came on.
Well, so to be fair, Jimmy tried to stack. I had a triangle from the side. Jimmy tried to stack, and I went belting down, and I just squeezed.
Bro, it was a lot. So tight. Like that was so tight. I was thinking about it on the car ride home. Like, dang, I was tight. But dude, no, I get it, man. I get to the point. It's just for you and I, just going to have to be a mind shift.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, because.
But we're also there to help others. You know, as long as I'm on the mats, it's a good day.
Right. But from a personal aspect, right. For us, like
But don't you wish we were 36? Still at the rank they were at.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying? Don't you wish you were a blue belt at 36?
Yes.
I wish I was a black belt at 36. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I at least know I got 10 more years of just grinding, dude.
I wish that I was a Justin Sound.
Yeah. Oh, brother. Oh, my God, dude.
Justin, much love to
Justin, man, brother. I wish I could be you, too.
Because
to be 26 years old and to have a black belt to be that skilled, he's only going to get better.
And here's the thing. You don't even...
He just me being in this chair, he knows he has 20 years at black belt killing people.
Dude, and here's the thing. He's not 26, bro.
Yeah.
He's younger.
No, he's 26.
He's like 24, 25.
Oh, okay. I thought he was 26.
Yeah, 26.
Still, that's cool.
Little man. Like even Bryce. Oh, Bryce, I hope you listen to this.
Yeah.
Because I got a bone to pick with you. I told my wife about this too. So after Bryce just absolutely folded me in half and just, for 7 minutes just tortured me. I told him, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm about to hit 20 years. Miriam and I are going to hit 20 years of marriage on March 20th, first day of spring. And then I was like, yeah, man, I know. I said, I still look young, man. I know I look like I'm 29. He goes, but what comment did he make? He was like, yeah, keep telling yourself that. And I was like, bro, can you give me that? But you're right, man. I think the older that we get, I mean, yeah, we're going to lose some steam, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
It just is what it is. But as long as we're on the mats, dude.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
So,
Bryce and I did a specific training 2 days ago, and it was side control because we're doing side control this week. Yeah. And I was on bottom side control. And man, for a minute and a half, 90 seconds, bro, I could not get out. And I felt like, have you seen Talladega Nights?
Yes.
Remember when the French dude puts his arm down?
Yeah.
He's threatening him. I felt like that, man. I'm like, I'm going to get out of this and hit right now. 1, 2, 3, Houdini. Well, somebody better grab me a beer while I'm down here. Like I'm not going anywhere, bro. Like I have 20 years training on this guy.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's the thing about jiu-jitsu. And then I was talking with Jordan. I was talking to Bryce about this as well. Like, dude, why am I in the gym so much? I mean, obviously, jiu-jitsu. We talked about this lunch on Sunday. If you're in jiu-jitsu, you have no choice but to lose weight or to get strong or whatever. You're going to change your habits.
Very true.
So for me, my habit was I'm not as lucid as some of these other cats. So I had to do something else. So I had to be in the gym every single day.
Right.
Every time I lift weights, every time I do it, I think jiu-jitsu. So like I want to be strong for these cats. And then it's funny to me where people say, hey, don't use your strength. Let me tell you something.
Yep.
Use your strength.
Use your strength. Use your weight.
Because I don't tell people don't use your flexibility.
Yeah.
Hey, don't use your flexibility.
Yeah, don't use your flexibility.
Yeah. Well,
what kind of crap is that?
But
use your strength, use your weight.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm telling you, I tell Bryce and Jordan all the time, if I were their age, I would be murdering everyone on those mats, man. Like, but anyway, that's the thing about jiu-jitsu. Come try us out, man.
That's right.
Come try it out. Carly, we had Carly on it. Got some great feedback here. She was on 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Henry, man, he's getting some great stuff about his. We'll get some more of these jokers on our podcast, man. But hey, listen.
Well, before we get out of here,
go ahead, man.
I need to quote the late great Lee Greenwald. So if you guys don't know where I stand, I'm going to quote it right now.
Do it, baby.
I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Because there ain't no doubt that I love this land. God bless the USA.
Until next time.